Blackpink's Rosé was asked what on Howard Stern? Katseye Sophia talks politics? But it just seems like aespa can't catch a break. Cortis calling all the Fact Music Awards and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Recently, Blackpink's Rosé appeared on the Howard Stern show, and many fans feel as though she was asked an inappropriate question. So basically, she was asked, do you think the members are jealous of your success?
Do you think they're jealous of your success, Rosé?
Not at all.
And she responded, oh, not at all. So then in response to her saying not at all, he asks her, seriously?
No.
Because I think we all know we are all kind of doing this simultaneously from the group and going out to solo. We all understand how much work went behind this, kind of being independent. So every time we just bond about all our experiences and stuff. So it's really wholesome and stuff. They always check in on me. I love them. They're like my family and sisters. And he basically says, you like them? And she's like, yes.
They always check in on me. I love them. They are like
so
my
you don't
family
have the feeling.
So on one hand, there were a lot of fans who were praising her for such a professional answer. A lot of people felt it was a really weird question to ask, and she handled it really well. However, there are some people who are saying that the other members wouldn't have put themselves in a position to be asked a question like this, which of course ended up starting a fan war between the Blackpink members. Who supports who the most? Who supports who the least? So on and so forth. It's Howard. Be thankful he didn't call them 3 talentless. There are definitely certain media interviews that when artists go into it, they go into it with the understanding that there's not going to be a lot of censorship. For example, we've definitely heard of companies giving interviewers a set list of questions and them not being able to deviate from that. But for certain media interviews, that's not the case. And you kind of know that going in. So like a lot of comments mentioned, she was prepared for the question. She gave a favorable answer. But of course, let me know what you think. But in that same interview, we did get to see APT 1.0. So Rosé actually shared the demo version of APT, and this was before Bruno added his part to it. So we're going to try to listen to it. I am going to speed it up about 120%, and we're definitely going to have to cut and interject into it, but let's give it a go. It sounds like it says, I'll be up in room 17. Cherry pick me from your favorite dream. We've been talking 7 days a week, but you can't hold my body through a screen. So you should leave your friends at the bar. The night is still young. I got what you need.
It sounds good.
I didn't quite catch the end of that, but there's definitely a lot of people who love this version. Some saying she should have released this version, that she should still release this version. Let's read some comments. The way Rosé couldn't stop laughing while she was playing the demo version, to be honest, is actually kind of good though. Why is it so good? Wait, this kind of slaps. See, if her team was a bit smarter, that APT would have had an official remix extended mix with that part in it. This has me thinking about how different the music video would be. Probably a lot more mature, but still playful and maybe filmed in an actual apartment or hotel. They decided to release the Baby Shark version that they knew would go viral on TikTok, like go get your bag and all but we lost a bop. I feel like since it's a literal drinking game, it would have worked a lot better, but since it went extremely viral, I'm happy. It's more appropriate because a lot of kids sing the song. Fire should drop it. I want both versions. So of course, let me know what you think of the demo version, and let's move on to our next subject. So the people of the Philippines are fighting back against corruption, and they're doing so through protesting. And this is essentially because of government corruption, quote, after it was alleged that taxpayers have lost billions of dollars to bogus flood relief projects. We've seen similar issues around the world in regards to corruption itself, with the children of politicians seemingly living luxurious lifestyles, allegedly funded by the public, while the public is suffering. And Katseye Sophia has actually spoken up about this. My heart is with my people. We all deserve a future built on truth, integrity, and hope. We dream of a Philippines free from corruption, where accountability and compassion guide us forward. The voice of the Filipino people is powerful and unshakable. Even if I cannot be present in today's rallies, I am listening, I am aware, and I stand with you. So there were some people bringing up how Sophia grew up privileged, but despite that, she's still being vocal about this. Some people surprised that she's commenting on politics, especially given the line of work that she's in. So let's read some comments. It's no secret that Sophia grew up privileged in the Philippines, but she has always been vocal about social issues even before Katseye. I know her great-grandfather, who refused to be a Marcos crony, is proud of her. Crying because the Filipinos backed Sophia in Dream Academy, and she takes every opportunity she gets to prove that she deserved it. I know this is the bare minimum, but God, I really admire this woman. And actually at the protests themselves, there are plenty of Katseye themed signs. As we can see here, the K we want is Katseye. Jealous of my mansion? Nepo babies. BBM so out of touch. This one, hands off our taxes. Then DPWH gnarly. I made a short about this, so let's read some of your comments. Hands off our taxes. Those people are creative. It's so refreshing to see idols being able to stand for their countries rather than being forced to be silent. Oh, Sophia, we love you. Jealous of my mansion. Hands off our taxes. As always, Filipinos' humor is top notch. At this point, it's a global issue. Bangladesh, India, Pakistan. This year, Nepal, Philippines, America too. Corruption is everywhere. It's tragic and sad. I love when celebrities don't pretend that they are not a part of their community. Sophia is very brave for standing up for her people considering cancellation culture nowadays. As an Indonesian whose country also had massive protests last month due to corruption and the various problems inside our government, it warms my heart to see Sophia speaking out. Stand strong, Philippines. This is your time to raise your voices in solidarity. I believe that you guys can make real changes. Love from Indonesia. And with that, we also had Jelly from Eunice, who posted this photo saying take a stand. But of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did Cortis' Keonho shade aespa? He's been receiving some backlash for his reaction to aespa winning for Rich Man on NBC's Music Core. If we look at this clip, he is right there making a face as aespa wins. Let's check it out again. And there we have it. This led to a lot of people wondering why he was making such a face. Bro, what are you making a face for? Cortis Keonho, a member of a hype group, being shady after seeing aespa win something. Let's pretend to be shocked. Now, of course, a lot of fans did come to his defense. The way this scandal around Keonho is being blown out of proportion is honestly cruel. He's a 16-year-old teenager whose natural habit is pouting. Anyone who watches Cortis content knows he does this constantly on vlogs, behind the scenes clips, and casual moments. I'm not reading the next one. So there were some people bringing up, if this was a female idol, she'd get so much more backlash. Again, a lot of people being like, it's just a facial expression, but it definitely does speak to idols having a very controlled image. My next podcast episode actually is about idols having forced personas. And of course, this is not exactly the same thing, but it kind of ties into that as well, right? I'm sure companies are very adamant in telling their artists to not react to certain things. Don't do this, don't do that. Because any tiny little thing that you do can become a huge thing. And with that, he does continue to receive backlash for this. Yeah, not trying to hate, but honestly, it was kind of surprising. It's the first time I've seen an idol make that kind of face so openly when another group won first place. I honestly clicked in thinking it was just another case of people nitpicking idols, but it is really surprising. What's wrong with him? Can he even control his facial expressions? Really off-putting. So of course, let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below. aespa cannot catch a break. Previously, we talked about aespa on Good Morning America, and a lot of people were saying that the filming was so awkward, that SM didn't send in any backup dancers, which just made the performance look even more weird, so on and so forth. It was a huge topic on Twitter, with people even now bringing up past performances of aespa. People have been bringing up this clip of SM Town in Jakarta of Karina, and they were heavily criticizing her dancing, and then most recently at the Fact Music Awards where they performed. So it just adds to this growing criticism. Some people criticizing the choreography itself, criticizing SM for not giving them good choreography. Some criticizing SM as well for not giving them backup dancers. And some criticizing the performance overall. So of course, let me know your thoughts about that. Since we were just talking about the Fact Music Awards, why not look at all the winners? It's September. I didn't know there was award shows in September, but so for Artist of the Year, Stray Kids won. Oh, there's multiple. Oh, there are multiple Artists of the Year. So we have Stray Kids, aespa, and Hypen, Boy Next Door, Zero Base One, IVE, NCT Wish, To Us, and Mix as well. What the heck? Are these nominations? I'm so confused. Next Leader Award, we have Kiki, Hearts to Hearts, and All Day Project. Hottest Award goes to Ahof, Close Your Eyes. Global Hot Trend, we have Next, Meow. Special Jury Award goes to aespa. TMA Popularity Award goes to Stray Kids. Global Hot Star Award goes to Plave. Today's Choice and Hypen. Angel and Star, Im Young-un. Fan and Star Choice, we have Plave, BTS Jin. World Best Performer, Zero Base One. Best Music, we have BTS V, BTS J-Ho, BTS Jin. Record of the Year goes to Stray Kids. Muse of the Year goes to aespa. Sound of the Year goes to IVE. Icon of the Year goes to Hypen. Honor of the Year goes to Stray Kids. And with that, let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. It seems that NCT Wish's Sakuya actually accidentally uploaded an unedited photo of himself. So here's the original picture and then uploaded the edited version. I always find it really interesting because once you delete a picture, the new uploaded one is absolutely going to be compared to the old one. So maybe it's better not to upload it at all at that point. I don't know, because it brings more attention. Twice are releasing their 10th anniversary album. The Story Goes On, which is a direct take back to their first album, The Story Begins. And as we can see here, they kind of recreated the photo shoot from their debut album. I don't know what happened to the screen, but Tulis' Shinyu and N teams EJ are going to join IVE ESOs as Inkigai OMCs. GOT7's Jinyoung did a donation for his birthday. He donated 100 million won to international children's rights NGO Save the Children. And Stray Kids Seungmin also did a donation for his birthday, donating 100 million won to Child Fund Korea. And actually, with that, I'm going to now share with you just some fun things that I want to share with you. Okay, so ATEEZ did an interview with Pokimane, right? And is this actually the thumbnail? Like, girl, did she run the thumbnail through Face App AI? Because who the F is that? Who is this? I already know it's but that is not Oh, I came across this post that talks about this article that talks about new jeans, basically saying, new jeans have been gone for a while now, but the K-pop market has changed. So if new jeans were to come back, could they even come back? And I thought that would be a really interesting question to ask you, maybe even an interesting topic for a podcast episode. So let me know your thoughts about that. Do you think K-pop has changed too much since new jeans left? Because I know a lot of people have been missing new jeans, but I've seen it more and more on my For You page as well. This post, she's giving Seolyun weight. Okay, but why? Okay, wait for it. This cat is so cute. And the audio. He knows how to open the door, by the way. Can you believe it? This is so cute too. Oh. Popstar Academy Abby actually made a TikTok clarifying the Netflix timeline. So essentially in the documentary, it seems like she was only there for a couple weeks. That's the idea that's painted. They basically send her home saying that she has a low skill set and they don't have the time for her to catch up. But then she clarifies that she was actually there for a year.
The Netflix documentary's timeline is not very accurate. It's hard when you're filming for 2 years to include everything in a few episodes of a show.
And then I came across this clip of the Seraphim, and Kazua's leg is just so, it's going so high. I've seen this from so many angles, and each time it just gets me. And then me at the ITZY renewal party, like I wasn't telling them to leave JYPE last week. Yeah, I got no new songs for you. That's basically it, I reckon. That is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, wait. I did get the Canon V10. I don't know if I like it, but I'm going to try vlogging. So go subscribe to my vlogging channel. Go subscribe to my podcast channel. We've been on a roll with the podcast. And yeah, these are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And as for me, I'm going to get going. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.